Man, so the world was shook. Less than a week ago, rapper Little Ronnie got killed. And not only him, but unfortunately his 5-year-old daughter a day after her 5th birthday. Well, there were two idiots who were on the run, a 24-year-old and a 21-year-old, but they have since been caught. Now I'm going to read a little bit of this article from the DallasNews.com. The two wanted suspects in the fatal shooting of Fort Worth rapper and his daughter have both been arrested on Friday evening, according to police officials. Forest Hill Police Chief David Hernandez said Friday in a Friday evening news release that 21-year-old Jacoby Russell, who is facing capital murder charge, is now in custody. Russell's attorney facilitated his surrender, and the U.S. Marshals placed him under arrest without any incident, according to news release. Russell's surrender came after Texas Rangers arrested 24-year-old Dennis Robinson in Livingston, Texas, roughly 75 miles northeast of Houston, Thursday evening. Hernandez said Friday that the extradition documentation is currently being processed to transport Robinson to Tarrant County. Now, let me say this, man. This was a very unfortunate, tragic situation. No, man. Honestly, man, as black men, we got to stop deleting each other over honestly nothing. And not only, like I said, did he lose his life, but his daughter lost his life. Now, there was this woman who was arrested too. I guess she was with the dude who got caught down there in Livingston, Texas, Dennis Robinson, and they let her go. But she said she asked him, why did the baby get hurt? And he said they didn't know that she was in the car. But my thing to that is, brother, why are y'all even sliding on people anyway, man? There's cameras everywhere. Anything can go wrong. And look, now, not only are you about to go to prison, but for the rest of your life, you about to be in danger, because one thing that people in prison don't rock with, society in general doesn't rock with, is people who harm children. And I'm gonna ask both of these brothers, man, was it worth it? Is it worth it? This is why, man, leave the streets alone, man. These young boys out here, they spraying, they don't care who around, they not paying attention, nobody's scoping anything out. And what's the point of all of it? And honestly, the stories I'm hearing, it really wasn't nothing that deep. I guess they were all friends originally, but you know how stuff get involved, either money or some type of girl or something always causing a rift between us brothers. But then our immediate thing is to go to deleting each other, But this is a representation of what happens when you have absentee fathers, broken homes, poor education. This right here, man. This quote unquote culture that some of us want to live by. This street culture, this drill culture. But I'm gonna be honest, man, 99% of them dudes, they soft. They're not gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. Because had they not had weapons, they would have just ran down up on little Ronnie and just try to fight head up. We don't even want to do that no more. Go back and watch Friday when Craig pulled out that knife on Debo, and his dad made him put the knife down and put his hands up. And at first he was losing to Debo, but of course he get hit, and he has this revelation. He get up and he knock out Debo. We don't even want to do that. Now, man, these young boys, they spraying before they ask any questions, because their fathers are not around to show them that, yeah, hey, listen, man, all this anger you got, I understand that, but there's certain ways that you got to use it. So either you going to fight, y'all going to fight, y'all going to shake it up afterwards, or we need to get in this boxing ring or wrestling mat. It's got to be something. But because there's no fathers around, a lot of these men going around here having emotions like women, and then they trying to spray people, and then they get arrested and get to crying in courts. Man, you see these young boys every time you turn on the news now. These young boys in court crying, oh, mama, I want to get out of here. No, you just deleted somebody. You're not getting out of jail. This isn't Call of Duty where you can hit the reset button on the PlayStation or the Xbox. It's over. When it's over, man. And I know y'all probably hear me raising my voice, but I'm tired of it. And these young babies, man, they're getting affected. And my real question is, if he wasn't a rapper, would have made the news? World news. Because young children lose their life all the time. And you don't see people out there marching and preaching. Where's Black Lives Matter at? They should be the main ones out here marching and preaching for that. We understand, man, adults, they do what they do, but man, kids are innocent, man. Don't no kid deserve nothing like that. She 5 years old, she innocent to the world. And for that girl who got arrested with old boy in Livingston, isn't he a registered ex-offender, you hanging out with people like that, you know. And these young men, man, they could have been anything: police officers, firemen, military guys. Since you want to run around and shoot, they could have been in the infantry, could have had professional military training, snipers, demolition, something. But you want to go run around here acting like an idiot, spraying cars, and now the rest of your life, you probably going to get the death penalty. Especially in the state of Texas, you probably going to get the death penalty because the child was involved. But not only that, but until then, the rest of your life, you're going to have to watch your back. And I'm going to ask you, was it worth it? Was all of this worth it? Brothers, man, if you got nephews out there, man, please talk to them. If you got kids, these young men out here, man, the number one cause of death is, especially when you're around a teenage, between 18 and I think it's 24, it might be a little older than that, is death by another black man. Please, man, we got to learn to love each other. And if we have issues, we either need to talk it out, we need to step in the ring, you know, or we need to fight like men, shake up, and let that be the end of it. But when you open fire on somebody, unless your life is in danger and you have no choice but to, there's never a good outcome that comes with that. But I just want to get my quick thoughts about it. Tell me what y'all think.